We have the Jazz as the road team for today's Western Conference matchup.
Here we go.
We're all set to bring you NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Good on the bucket. You know, RJ, tonight it figures to be a physical contest. Each of these teams excelling in rebounding.
Yeah, that's what both hang their hat on. This is a pride matchup. When you identify as a rebounding team, you never want to lose that battle.
Here's George, following the score by Damian Lillard. Pass to Kessler. Markkanen looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Back to Kessler. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look from mid-range. He just was trapped.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Pass to Kessler. Rebound by Williams. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. Here is Williams. Kicks it out to Lillard. It's up a 3. It's good from long range. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
George. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Clingan towering in the paint. And Chauncey Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now, here's Markkanen. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by Kamare. It's been a quick start for Portland. Three-pointer, Lillard. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Here's Bailey, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Denny Avdia picks one up.
And no doubt, one of the more polarizing prospects in this year's rookie class. Bailey makes shots few others can, but he's still adding strength and polish to his all-around game.
It's good.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Now, here's George. And George with the stuff.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Man, they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
Now here is Holiday, still without a basket. Here's Lillard, and again it's Portland converting.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, "My body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too." Guys, back to you.
Chasing that ring. Okay, Allie, thanks.
How about the shooting stroke from Markkanen, appearing very comfortable pulling the trigger from deep?
That's a 2 from Lillard. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
As to Filipowski. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Markkanen. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Markkanen's got 5 now.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen.
Utah, 10.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Portland?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Now, here's Lillard. Into the lane. Kessler with the rebound. And maybe more than any team in the West, the Jazz really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now, and it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent, it's also about timing.
Here's Lillard after the basket by Utah, and it's in there. Lillard's got 19 points.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Out to the wing. Bailey with a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And finished off by Bailey.
A great transition play there from Bailey. I know coaches love seeing the rookie hustle.
And it's sent back by Kessler. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession. Both teams deciding to change it up. It's stolen by Bailey. Here's Collier. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Out to Henderson. Back to Kamara. Pass to Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Here's Bailey. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And that one's good by Henderson.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that can direct the floor and can control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I gotta go Magic. Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
And it's Collier missing. Pass to Thibault. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Markkanen inside the line. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Markkanen's got 7.
And nowadays, big men have to show the ability to shoot. Markkanen proven he has a quality jump shot.
And Williams throws it down.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The Jazz making a switch here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw no good for Williams.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. For Utah, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And Markkanen is showing the aggressiveness you like to see in a guy with his skill set. Somebody who doesn't lack confidence when he shoots the ball.
Here's Bailey. He's got 10. And Nurkic has it in the corner. Again, the Jazz score.
Nurkic doesn't take a lot of bad shots, so when he decides to pull up off the dribble, you know he's feeling it.
And the dunk by Grant.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Here's Bailey. Here's Nurkic. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Collier, and he comes up with the deuce.
Good setup from Nurkic. Unselfish play there.
Holiday with the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Jazz trail by 5. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. That one drops for him. And here are the Trailblazers now. Led by as many as 14 points. Grant for 3. And the Trailblazers another 3. Here's Collier. Utah shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The free throw drops for Collier.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both. Oh, and the jam by Sharp.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And so it's Portland with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Lillard. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Jazz trail by 8. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate, and it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey guys, every team in the league is looking for a long athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trail Blazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Kevin, back to you.
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
Boy, once Ace Bailey gets it going, good luck slowing him down. He can make...
Finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh! As Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
Fires away from outside. And it's Lillard again missing. Pass to Filipowski. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Here's Collier. He's got 6. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Kamare misses. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take.
Poor decision there to heave the ball so far down the court. I mean, there's plenty of better places to go with it.
Pass to Holiday. Back to Lillard. The kick out to Holiday. Lets the 3 fly. Filipowski grabs the board. Taken away by Holiday. Here's Kamare. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Drives to the hoop. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. In the corner, Kamara with it. The shot by Lillard, wide open. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Filipowski. Another miss by Utah. Trailblazers leading by 11. Here's Lillard. And Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
And finished off by Bailey.
And you got to clog up the lanes to the rim, or else the young legs of Bailey will take over.
And that one, good.
Yeah, the drive to the bucket was great, but the finger roll was even better.
Pass to Nurkic. Jazz passing it around. Bailey with the ball. 14 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Markkanen inside the line. No good from the wing. And here are the Blazers. They're on a 14-6 run. Lillard surveying the D. And Portland again with the bucket.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
It's blocked.
And that's what they want from Bailey at the defensive end. Help protect that rim.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the third.
Walker Kessler.
Now Lillard. Up and in on the layup. Lillard's got 17 points here in the second half.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Jazz trailed by 15. Pass to Bailey. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the floor.
Well, Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
Lillard attacking outside Holiday. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Trailblazers lead by 17.
That's how you do it. Nice catch and shoot from Drew.
Pass to George. George double teamed. Now Kessler. Clock at 6. Stolen by Avdia. Here is Lillard. Corner shot. Kessler with the rebound. George with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively.
I like Bailey attacking the rim at that size.
Lillard outside. Pass to Kamare. Lillard outside. 5 on the clock. From downtown. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Jazz trail by 18. It's tipped. Here's Bailey. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
And Utah has possession. He drills the 3.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Portland leading by 15. With the teardrop. Now Lillard. Bailey. And he jams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
The free throw is good from Lillard.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
George double teamed. Bailey fires. Rebounded by the Jazz. Markkanen. And get the 3. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up to the Portland Trailblazers. They led by as many as 18 points.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Trailblazers leading by 18. Fires the 3. Keeps it alive.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Portland.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Damian Lillard.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
From the arc. Excellent D there from George. On offense, here are the Jazz. Pass to Kessler. Rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam. It's stolen by Bailey. Here's Markkanen. Puts up the 3. 3, good.
3 points.
Lillard. Not that time. It won't go. Bailey fires. Connects with the J. From deep. The 3 goes down. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like